Hi, this is Darrell from the 6th Hour, and I'm just here to do a quick recap on Game 2, Celtics against Raptors. So let's get into it. So in Game 1, Boston was on fire. Toronto, this was a version of the Raptors that we're not accustomed to seeing. So heading into Game 2, we knew that Toronto would probably come out strong and make the proper adjustments to be able to win this game. I had Toronto winning, but we didn't. Some of the key things that I noticed was that, let me give some props to the Raptors first. For the most part, they played good defense. They contained guys like Kemba, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, for the most part, until the end where they just kind of, you saw the game. But yeah, I'll give credit for Toronto there. But one thing with Toronto that I noticed that hurt them a lot was, their half-court offense. They're not typically great half-court offensive team. They like to score off turnovers. Have the defense scrambles where they make the right passes to get the right person the ball to score. You know what I mean? They really depend on ball movement and all of that. Boston did a good job of preventing them from playing Raptors basketball. Early on, it looked like Toronto may was gonna run away with this game, but Boston kept neutralized Toronto's offense. Toronto had great opportunities to extend leads and blow out Boston, but they just couldn't capitalize. Guys are just ice cold, shooting the basketball and missing shots that we normally make. So down the stretch, Marcus Smart went crazy, erased a 12-point lead in the matters of a minute or two. You know what I mean? And kudos to Boston. You know what I mean? They have Tatum and Jaylen who are if they're not stars already, they're definitely now. Heading into Game 3 now, Toronto has to look themselves in the eyes and ask themselves, do you want to go home or do you want to continue the series? On one positive note, I'll say is, if you understand the balance of basketball is that, you're due for a big game. You know what I mean? The first two games Toronto has, their three-point shooting has been terrible, aside from Ibaka. You know what I mean? So I feel like, they're due for a big game. And yeah, Boston, for the most part, their main contributors have been doing what they're doing what they do. Jaylen, Tatum, they've been doing their thing. They've been average or above average, and Toronto's main contributors haven't. We Fred, Lowry, Pascal. I mean, they haven't showed up yet. So, I mean, they're bound to show up. They're bound to have a big game, and what better time than Game 3 when your season is basically on the line? Because if you lose this game, I think if I'm not mistaken, only one or two teams have came back to win a series being down 3-0. So yeah, let's see. What do you guys think? What are your predictions for Game 3? Let me know. Peace.